Hi guys, I thought I would get on here and I've decided to pull tons of books off of my bookshelf down in our home library because over the years I know I've done my research on different books for my children to read over the years for assigned reading, and I thought I need to share what my children have read over the years and in what grade they read these different books. And then just so you know, children, they typically start reading really well around 3rd grade. Now, I would say that is a child who is an advanced reader. Most children's reading doesn't take off until about 4th or 5th grade. And I say these things for those children who do not have issues with learning or any other disabilities or things going on with their reading. But I know I've done research over the years. I follow different people on all sorts of different social media platforms to pick out different books for my children to read. And I thought I would share that with you guys over the past years, what my children have read. And so this intro will be on those subsequent videos, but I thought that I would get on here and let you know I have piles of books right now on my dining room table, and I can't wait to share those books. Hi guys, I'm back again. We are going to be covering the school year 2023 to 2024. This is when I had a middle schooler in 7th grade and an elementary student in 2nd grade. So I'm going to be going through both sets and piles of books that I have here of books that they read during those grades during that school year. So we'll start with my 7th grader. So my 7th grader really loved these Bear Grylls adventure books. And so these are written by Bear Grylls, and this is the Blizzard Challenge, the Arctic Challenge, the Cave Challenge, the Desert Challenge, the Earthquake Challenge, the Jungle Challenge, the Mountain Challenge, the River Challenge, the Safari Challenge, the Sailing Challenge, the Sea Challenge, the Volcano Challenge, and then we have Life of Washington by Anna C. Reed, and these are from Master Books that we got this from. It's hardback. And then we have Life of Andrew Jackson, edited by John S. Jenkins. And then we have Hero, and this is by Jennifer Lee Schatz. Hero Hurricane Rescue by Jennifer Lee Schatz. And this was a funny book. This is from my childhood when I was at school and got to pick out a book. It's Full House, That's the Way the Cookie Crumbles Cookie. And it's based on the hit TV show. So this is from the early 90s, this book. So it's a really old one. The Life of Luther by Barnes Sears Dede. Life of John Knox. And these hardback ones are from Master Books. Life of John Newton. So those are, and there's another book my 7th grader read. It was The Christmas Pig by J.K. Rowling. He wasn't a fan of that book either, so we sold it in our garage sale that we do. So we only typically hold on to books that we really enjoy, that I want to keep for my future grandchildren because I have a home library going at home. Now we're going to go in 2nd grade for this same 2023-2024 school year. So from 1st grade to 4th grade, my children read this Abeka Handbook for Reading. It really starts out going over the vowel sounds and all the alphabet sounds. It starts going over special sounds and how to blend consonants and vowels, and then you blend together the special sounds and with the vowels, and then you start reading through words. So you progress as you go through this during those grades, and I typically have them read a page or two before we start our language arts lesson, but I highly recommend this. You could find this used or you can buy it brand new on christianbook.com, but we love this handbook for reading. And then for my 2nd grader too, he read My First Nature Reader by Jenny Phillips. This is The Good and the Beautiful Library. And then My Second Nature Reader by Jenny Phillips, The Good and the Beautiful Library. My First Africa Reader by Jenny Phillips and Maggie Felsh, The Good and the Beautiful Library. And then we have Golden Tales series, Jack and the Lost Maze by Jenny Phillips. This is The Good and the Beautiful Library, Level 1B. Rolling Thunder, A Hamster's Tale by Heather Horn, The Good and the Beautiful Library. This is Level 1B. Mystery of the Missing Piece by Teresa Green, The Good and the Beautiful Library, Level 1B. Mystery of the Kid Next Door by Teresa Green, The Good and the Beautiful Library, Level 1B. Mittens is Missing by Teresa Green, The Good and the Beautiful Library, Level 1B. And then books that I don't have that I borrowed from my sister-in-law was The Good and the Beautiful Beginner Box Set books. It's the ones that came in that box set that were about this size, and they had multiple thin books in them. And we went through the book boxes A, B, C, and D. So we really enjoy those, and I know that I've seen those for sale around on Facebook and different groups, and even I believe on eBay that you can purchase those. And then also he read Tiptoes. This is by Abeka, and it's a level Language Arts 1 reader. And then Stepping Stones by Abeka, the Language Arts Level 1 reader as well. So during the second grade time, we're still solidifying reading, those reading skills. So some of these books we will read multiple times, really the ones that are engaging and just really working on how to read. So that's why this stack is a little bit smaller, but even with those other books, the box set, those would be a lot thicker. So these are some ideas for your 7th graders and 2nd graders that my children read during the 2023-2024 school year. I hope that this gives you some great ideas for your children around the same reading level and around the same grade. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hi guys, so this wraps up this little mini series that I put together, and where I went back years ago to show you what my children read at different grades and ages. And I hope this gives you guys some ideas of different books you can assign your children for their personal reading, no matter what reading level they're at or what interests that they have, but gives you peace of mind of what books that you can pick out and have them read. And I hope this has blessed you. I know that whenever I do my research and picking out books for my children, I always try to research as much as I can and find different people whose children have read them or they've read the books for themselves and listen to reviews and everything. But if this has really helped you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and then I'll know that you guys are wanting to see more content like this. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and happy homeschooling.